And the feds are on the verge of taking some emergency action. It could come as early as tomorrow, releasing huge amounts of oil from the nation's strategic reserves. Question is, will it be enough to ease the pain when we're out here trying to fill her up? Check it out. Soaring increases at the pumps, easing a bit, but still, gas prices at historically high levels. Check it. Premium here at this station on Alameda Ave in Burbank, going for just over $7 a gallon.
It's ridiculous, bro. Like, usually you put it in and you get at least a half a tank or something like that.
Chris, like so many, now paying double just to fill it up.
You get like 5 minutes for it just to get up to less than a quarter of a tank.
And that was probably, what, like 50, 60 bucks?
Like 60 bucks.
Pain at the pumps that's now forcing emergency action. The possible release of huge amounts of oil from the nation's strategic petroleum reserve, up to 1 million barrels of oil a day. That order expected to come from the president Thursday.
It could drop a dime. It could just moderate. It could come down to $5.50 a gallon. I mean, you know, that's great. That's where we are, man.
The consumer watchdog Jamie Court says the 1 million barrels of oil sounds like a lot, right? But these prices are not driven by an oil shortage.
We don't have a shortage of crude oil. We don't have a shortage of gasoline. We have conditions which allow for these companies to charge more, and they do.
Those conditions, he says, centers around the state's 6 oil refiners who he claims bought long-term contracts for oil when it was much cheaper, instead of what it's trading at now, more than $100 a barrel.
And they bought a long-term contract for crude oil at 60 bucks a barrel, which is what it was a year ago. They're running on 60 bucks a barrel for years and making a killing. And they believe that's what the market allows them to do. They made a good bet. They should have the upside of it.
And we are left with the downside, paying the highest gas prices in all the country, more than $1.50 a gallon higher. Reason enough to hope for any relief, even if it's coming from the government.
Sounds like it's going to work. It should work. We need it.
Yeah, anything might help, huh?
Anything.
Now live, Chris making the point there. That's how desperate we've become in all of this. Even a decline of as little as 10 cents a gallon has us all excited, I suppose, as he says, we'll take anything we can get because it all helps in the end. Anything lowers in the right direction. For now, we're live here in Burbank. Back to both of you we go.